guys, so if you could do me a favor and ignore the lighting, I kind of have this like ghetto setup because it is currently 12:30 at night and I was in the mood to film. So after I did my monthly favorites, I had quite a few of you request that I do a review of my baby, the Real 2 palette. A lot of you just wanted me to compare colors to the Naked 3 palette since this is supposed to be a dupe for it. So I figured I would make that video for you guys. Let's just go ahead and get started. So as I said, this was $19.95 and you get a total of 20 colors. So that's less than $1 per color, and I don't know how many of you know there are only 12 colors in the Naked 3 palette compared to this 20, so there are some extra colors in here, and I think that's a pretty awesome thing that there's extra colors in here compared to the Naked 3 palette for a cheaper price. One thing I will say is this is just a cardboard packaging, and the Naked 3 palette is like bulletproof packaging, so there is that difference. But honestly, I am not really distraught over this being cardboard. It's magnetized and everything, so it stays shut, so it's not horrible quality. Now let's talk about the actual colors in here. I don't actually have the Naked 3 palette, however I have been doing some research and I do have a Naked 3 palette on full blown up size in front of me on my computer. I'm going to do the best estimate that I can comparing these colors together. I think it should be fairly easy. I have quite a few that I see that are very similar. The first color in the Naked 3 palette is Strange, and this color right here definitely looks exactly like the color Strange. I use this color as a highlighter all the time and I love it, and Strange in the Naked 3 palette looks a little pinky and it is matte, so I think they're definitely comparable to each other. Next color in the Naked 3 palette is Dust, and I believe that this color right here is the perfect dupe for Dust. This color is very, very shimmery, and I'm not for sure if Dust is exactly like that in the Naked 3 palette. However, this is super shimmery and can even not show up very well on your eyelids, but I think it makes a very good top color on top of a base color. It can also be a little chalky at times. That just kind of goes along with the fact that it doesn't have a lot of pigment in it and it is very, very shimmery. It's one of the most shimmery colors in here in my opinion. Next in the Naked 3 palette is the color Burnout. And personally, I would compare Burnout to this color right here. This color is kind of a pinky orange color, and it does have some shimmer to it, and I think that it is very similar. Next is an easy one in the Naked 3 palette. It is the color Limit, and I think that this color right here is an exact dupe of the color Limit. It is a brownie pink color, and it is matte, and I use this color a lot for my crease. Next in the Naked 3 palette is the color Buzz, and while I can't really pick out an exact dupe easily, I think it is fairly comparable to this color compared to the picture. However, this color does look a little bit darker maybe than Buzz. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look very similar, just maybe a little bit darker. Next is the color Trick, and I think that is a very comparable color to this one right here. This one is pretty shimmery and it is brownish, and it looks like Trick is pretty brown on this picture. The next color is the color Nooner, and I think this color right here is the exact color as Nooner. I love this color for my crease when I'm doing a darker eye. It's a very, very dark brown pink color, and I think it works perfectly for a dark night out eye look. Next is the color Liar, and I think this color is basically exactly the same as the color Liar in the Naked 3 palette. Next is the color Factory, and I think this color is very similar to it as well, and it is a very dark shimmery brownish pink, but definitely more on the brown side. Next is Mugshot, and I think this color is very close to it. It has a lot of shimmer in it, and it's a very, very dark brown color. The second to last color is the color Dark Side, and while I'm not 100% sure, I think this color right here is very, very close, comparable to the picture. I think it is super duper close. It's a purplish black, but mostly black, and it is shimmery, but only slightly shimmery. And last is the color Black Heart, and I think this color right here is almost exactly like the color Black Heart. It is a very shimmery, dark purple, almost black, but not quite. Like I said, you definitely get some extra colors. For example, there is the black color, which does have some shimmer in it, but I love using this black color as an eyeliner when I just want a more smoky or smudged eyeliner look. It's very, very pretty because it has that little bit of shimmer. This right here is a matte brown, and it is almost a greenish brown in my opinion, but it is dark in my opinion. I am going to probably use this color more in the fall. This color I am so excited about because I think it is the perfect color for fall. Maroon is my absolute most favorite color for fall, and I think this is going to make some really, really pretty fall eye looks, and I'm so excited for it. There are quite a few other colors. I'm not going to go over every single one. However, I do also want to mention that there is this gold that I think is so pretty. It is a yellow gold, and it literally just looks like gold on your eyelids, and it does not come in the Naked 3 palette, but it does come in this one. It is perfect for the middle of your eyelid when you just want a little bit of highlight in the middle of your eyelid. It just completes the look, the little bit of gold, and I love it so much. Okay guys, that concludes my review of the Revealed 2 palette / comparison to the Naked 3 palette. I hope I helped you guys out a lot, and I really do recommend you buy this. I've heard a lot of people say that it's better than the Naked 3 palette because they have both and they can compare it to them, and they just think that the colors are so much more pigmented and creamier, I guess. Like I said, I don't know. I don't have the Naked 3 palette. However, I must say this is such a good palette. It has such pigmented colors, if you couldn't tell from all of the swatches. It blends very, very easily when you're doing your eye makeup, and it doesn't crease. This altogether is an amazing palette for the price that you pay. I definitely recommend it that you go check it out. Okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I helped you guys with whatever you were wondering, and I tried my best to compare them, but like I said, I don't have the Naked 3 palette, but I tried because it was requested that I compare it to the Naked 3, since I felt the need to pass on the rumor that it is very similar to the Naked 3 palette. You can't show your butt on YouTube. Anyway, make sure to check out my links down below, and I will see you guys next video. I'm so sorry for the cat in the background. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye!
I got a $20 bill that says no one's ever seen you without makeup.
Okay guys, I know this video hasn't been long enough, but I just wanted to make a quick note that my hand is a mess right now, and this is after I was trying to scrub it off with a wet towel. I admit I haven't used actual makeup remover or anything on it, but this just shows you how much the colors really do not budge and how well they stay on your eye. This is without a primer, and I had to sit there and scrub my hand between each color because they are so pigmented and they stay on so well. They're super velvety, and just, if that right here does not convince you more, I don't know what will.